Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here with the final block for the 12 Blocks of Christmas series. This is block number 12. I started this in April, this is 2024, and I did 2 blocks per month through September. So if you're watching this in the future, all the blocks are done. Scrappy blocks, you don't have to use Christmas prints. I think you'll enjoy this series because the blocks work up really quick and easy and you can use up a lot of your scraps. These blocks end up being about 12 inches wide by 20 inches tall. The idea is, if you want to make a quilt, you're going to sew 4 blocks together in a row and you will have 3 rows. Something I never mentioned is that when I was maybe on my 3rd or 4th block, I noticed that the ones before it happened to have 12 different cuts in the block, and that was just accidental. I didn't even think of doing something like that. So I made sure that all the other blocks have just 12 pieces. I'm going to give you the sizes as we go, and we're going to put this one together. Then I will have a slideshow of all of the 12 blocks. Those will be on eBay in one auction, all 12 blocks in one auction. I am not putting them together. I never really intended on doing that, so don't be sad and think I'm backing out of something. I had decided early on that I wanted to put the 12 individual blocks in one auction so someone can bid on and win all 12 blocks, and they can do whatever they want with them. If you do want a quilt, like I said, you can sew these together 4 across by 3 down. But you could also do a rag quilt. You could put a piece of batting an inch smaller all the way around behind this and then backing, and you could do machine quilting, or you could do big stitch quilting like I've done in my Quilt Block of the Month series. You can go watch that and see what I'm talking about. And then you would just put these blocks together and you wouldn't have much ragging to do at all because the blocks are big. So you could do that. You could use the pieces for other things, maybe some gift bags or whatever you feel like doing. You're even allowed to cut these into whatever size scrap blocks you want. So when you're watching this video, and this is September of 2024, that auction is only going to run for a week. So if you're watching in the future, that doesn't exist anymore. But I'll have the link to the auction in the description of this video. You can go over there and bid. You can bid outside of the USA, but you have to pay shipping. Inside the USA, the bidding starts at 1 penny, just 1 penny, free shipping. Outside of the USA, 1 penny is the starting bid, but you have to pay for the shipping. And make sure you check to see what the shipping charges would be, because it's going through eBay's international shipping program, and it can be pricey. So don't bid if you're outside of the USA unless you're willing to pay that and to pay whatever taxes your country requires, all those things. I guess we can just get started. So I'm going to push this stuff down. Let's start up here. I didn't push things down too much, did I? This big guy in the corner is 8.5 inches wide by 7 inches tall. I'm just going to leave him right there. We're going to work on these 2 first. They're both 4 inches wide. So this is 4 inches wide by 5 inches tall, and this is 4 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. Going to sew these 2 together. Then I will open and press, and I will attach this to this big guy. Now we have this. Let's work on this right here. This big guy, 7 inches wide, 11 inches tall. Perfect time to use a big print or something that you've cut out of a fabric panel. 7 by 11. Right here we have 4.5 inches wide by 3 inches tall. And here we have a 3-inch square, so it's 3 by 3. Going to sew these 2 together. Then we'll open that and put it at the bottom here. Or you could swap it out and put it at the top here. Whatever fits, fits. You're allowed to make changes. But I'm going to stick with this here, and then I'll sew that to this. And now we have this. I didn't have enough lighting. I know it makes a glare, but I need to do it. Okay, we have this, we have this. Now let's work on this. We'll move this guy out for right now. This little piece right here. Let's start with the top 2 pieces. I'll turn that off for right now. These top 2 pieces. This one is 2.5 wide by 3 inches tall. And I kind of fussy cut it. Look at the little penguins in there. So 2.5 wide, 3 inches tall. And this is 3.5 wide by 3 inches tall. I'm going to sew these 2 together. Right there. We have this. Now let's do these 2. This piece is 4 inches wide by 2 inches tall. And this is a 2-inch square that I fussy cut. I put a little Santa with a tree in the center. I'm going to sew these 2 together like that. This is what we've got. This piece is 5.5 inches wide by 3.5 inches tall. And I'm going to sew these guys here. You could do this if you want. If your prints are non-directional, you can flip things if you want. But I'm sticking with this. Like that. I love this so much. That's going to go here. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. So let's do these 2 now. We already have this. This piece is 5.5 wide by 6.5 tall. That's going to go right there. Now we have just these 3 pieces to put together. We're going to join these 2 first. Like that. This is what we have. And now we're going to attach this to the top or the bottom. I'm doing it this way. Yeah, I'm going to trim this little part here first and then I'll sew it together. Right there. And we are done this block. And once again, let's get the glare out again. I really like it. I don't know. Oh, my little Santa. See? It doesn't have to be perfectly squared off in that little square, but I think I did a good job. So this is what we have, you guys. So now we have 12 blocks of Christmas. All 12 of them are done. I do have a playlist for this series and my other series in the description of this video. The playlist for this series and one of my other series will also appear on the end screen at the end of this video after the slideshow. So I'm going to do a slideshow right now showing you all 12 blocks. I'm not set up to put them all together. I could try to put a few together on this table just to give you an idea, but you'll definitely see some close-ups. You'll see all 12, and just know that that is what you are getting. You're getting, let me get the others. You're getting all 12 of these as is. I'm not trimming them. I'm not, taking off any threads that are showing right now. And I'm going to show them to you in no particular order because I don't really remember, which one was first, and I don't want to take the time to go do all that. In other words, I'm lazy. I really enjoyed this series. I will be doing some more series next year. I do still have the quilt block of the month going on. That's a 3-part starting on the 1st of every month. I have 3 more months to do. And you have a specialty block in there that you can do if you want. And so go check out that series. The playlist link is in the description. And then I also have a crochet block of the month that I do, one per month. That comes out on the 15th of the month. These were mixed up 2 per month in between those other series videos. But this series is all done. 12 blocks. I enjoyed it so much. And again, you can use whatever prints you want. And you can switch pieces around if you want this there and this there. It's kind of a do-your-own-thing scrappy quilt. And like I said, you can cut these if you want to make a scrappier quilt, scrappier than this, you know. Just do whatever you want. Treat it like fabric. It's fabric, and you can play with it and make whatever you want. Thank you so much for watching this series. I enjoyed it. It was not a stressful series for me. I really enjoyed it. I loved it, and I'll be happy to do some more series next year. Stick around for the little slideshow. Go check out my eBay. My eBay name is Darlene Michaud. If you can't find it on eBay, go to my blog, darlenemichaud.com, and you'll see links to my other things on my blog. But I will have the link in the description of this video too that will take you to this auction. This is September 24, 2024. So again, it's only going to be an auction for 1 week. And if you're watching in the future, it's over. And USA, free shipping for you guys starts at 1 penny. Outside USA, you're welcome to bid as long as you agree to pay the shipping charges and whatever taxes your country wants you to pay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!